Hey guys, I'm Dave with Growing the Home Garden. Today I want to talk to you about a product that was sent to me that I've found really fun to use in the garden. Now obviously it's not a necessity, you don't absolutely have to have this kind of thing in the garden, but I find that listening to music, it makes gardening go a lot faster, a lot more enjoyable. And typically I'd be using a set of headphones. If I'm out on the mower, I'd have got a set of noise canceling headphones to protect my ears while I can listen to music also. So I find music very enjoyable out in the garden. I was a music major at one time and I taught schools with band and stuff like that. And so music is an important part of my life. So what was really cool is a few months ago, a company called iLive contacted me and asked me to review some garden speakers that they have out for use outdoors. And I was like, sure, let's give it a shot. Unfortunately, I have been very lax in getting these out there, but on the positive side, I have had a couple of months to really test these thoroughly. And to to make a long-winded story shorter, I really enjoyed the product. And so much so that I have them with me every day now. And I'll tell you why. So this is the box right here that they came in. Okay, you can see it's a 2-pack of speakers, and you can tell that there are stakes right here. And there's a lot of really cool features with these things. First off, they're compact. Okay, they've got a great size to them. In fact, and I've used this a lot, they stick right into a cup holder in a car. I've got 2 vehicles and neither one of them have Bluetooth capability. So what I've been doing is bringing one of these with me, put it in the little cup holder right next to me, turn it on, and if I need to talk on the phone, I can talk on the phone. If I want to just listen to music, I can do that too. And it's really convenient to just carry one of these, plop it in the car and go. And it's a whole lot cheaper than putting in a new car stereo system in either one of those vehicles. Now this pack comes with 2 of them right here, and you can pair these 2 together. There's a little button on top that's got an M on it, and if you push those 2 buttons at the same time when they're both on, they will pair together and you can have your sound going in stereo across the garden. So you could have one on a patio, one in the garden area, and kind of spread out the sound if you just want to create some ambient music where maybe you're having some dinner guests over or you're sitting by the fireside. You can bring those out. These would be great to go camping with. Bring them out to the fire. You can listen to some nice music while you're out there camping. But you can bring them with you anywhere you go in the garden. They also come with this. Each one of them has their own stake to it. Pop it out, close it back up, and then you just shove it in the end. And you can take this and put this pretty much anywhere that you can stick it in the ground. Down here in Tennessee, you got to watch for rocks, so you just never know. But most garden beds have done really well with this speaker. Now, why was I so late in getting these reviewed? Mostly because I've been busy working on our old house, trying to get it ready for sale. We pretty much have renovated the entire house. Now, while I was renovating, I of course was listening to music, and I had these with me, which was awesome. It was really great to be able to bring that with me wherever we go. I don't have a stereo or anything like that over there that I can listen to. Otherwise, I would be just listening to the music on my phone, which is not nearly as great of a sound as I'm getting from these. These have 360-degree sound that goes pretty much all the way around that. That's 360 degrees for you. And the other thing is, when you're outdoors with them, they are waterproof. So if a little bit of rain falls on them, not a big deal. Now, what I would recommend is don't leave them out in the garden. I don't think they're really meant to be just kept out there. But you just pick it up, bring it in, put it in your garage, however you want to do it. In the several months that I've had these, it's probably been 4 or 5 months now, that I have only had to charge them about that many times, about 4 or 5. Most of the charge that they're getting, I think, is from this solar panel that's on top. So as long as there's a light source that they can kind of generate their own energy for, you don't really have to charge them that much. And if you did, by some chance, run out of a charge, you can just put them in a nice sunny location and eventually they're going to get that. Other cool features on this thing is it does have an FM receiver. So if you want to listen to a football game this fall, if you want to listen to just the radio stations in your local area, you can do that too. Another neat thing, if I can peel this off real fast, these back panels are a little tight, but I think it's got to be in order to keep water out. They've got, see if you can see that, there's a USB plug where you can recharge it or plug it into something. There's another cord here that allows you to put an auxiliary line in from another device. And then there's a SD mini card slot right there. So if you have music or something else that you want to listen to, you can slide that in here and listen to it on these. So they're very versatile. They've got a lot of features for them. If you go to the store and buy these are less than $50 or right around that $50 range. And I think that's really affordable for having two speakers that you can bring around with you, use in the garden in stereo, use at a little dinner gathering outdoors by the picnic table. There's so many uses for something like this if you really enjoy your music. So guys, one of the challenges with me talking about a product like this on YouTube is that I can't convey the sound, because whatever device you are listening to is what the sound is going to be. So if you've got a pair of headphones in, that's what you're going to hear. If you're listening to it on a TV or cell phone, you're going to hear that. So you're not going to get a good perspective on the sound quality of this device. Really the best I can do is give you a testimonial on how well I've enjoyed this. And on this channel, I am not going to post something that I don't like. I have turned down reviews because of products that I did not like, and they're not appearing here or on my website, Growing the Home Garden. So I hope I can convey to you that this has been a very cool product to have in the garden. I've really enjoyed it. I've taken it with me everywhere. I've used it for remodeling a house. I've used it in the garden. I've used it in the car driving down the road. And it's just been a fun product to have. And for $50, it's got really good sound quality. So I hope you can take my word for it. Check it out in the description. I'll put an affiliate link there that you can check it out a little further. You can also find it locally at many of your hardware stores. So this is the iLive speaker, and I hope you've really enjoyed this review. If so, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time on Growing the Home Garden. Thanks for watching.